Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we are going to be doing an opening of the Freezing Chains structure deck. You may have heard of 2 Chains before, but have you heard of Freezing Chains? I don't think so. Bad jokes aside, all those rolling eyes, we're going to be opening this structure deck up. I don't care what people say. I did not think well, I mean, I won't say that, but I did not think that there was going to be a time when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Ice Barriers were going to get its own structure deck. If there was ever a structure deck that was a meme, this is the quintessential structure deck for that. Saying all that, it's actually gotten good support. They have completely revamped from the top down Ice Barriers. They're not, you cannot make the meme anymore starting today that Ice Barriers are the worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! We need to find another worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Please tell me down below in the comments section what you think that worst deck is, since we can't make fun of Ice Barriers no more, sadly. So, on the back of it, which is really cool, I love the artwork that they've done here for a lot of the things. The Return of Trishula. As winter grows colder, the ice prison cannot withhold the growling storm within, and the return of Trishula is nigh. The synchro monsters of the Ice Bearer break free in the structure deck, Freezing Chains. The Ice Bearer strategy puts the freeze on opposing strategies while preparing to finish them off with the most incredible synchro power. That was so epic. Yes. Jokes aside here, I always love reading the backs of this when I do the opening, but it's kind of funny. There's actually a ice storm happening right outside my window, so I think Trishula is paying me a visit. So this just came in the mail yesterday, and then the storm hit today. Luckily, I still have power, but it is not very nice outside, and the roads are kind of a mess. But without further ado, let us open this structure deck up, guys. See what we got inside. I'm super excited to open this up, and it's kind of funny that there is an ice storm going on outside my window, literally. Like, you can hear all the hail and the sleet and the snow, because it's changing every couple minutes from snow to sleet to hail to ice. So, perfect time to open an Ice Barrier structure deck, right, guys? Oh, okay, let me try to get this tab open. I miss the days when we used to have a tab. Wait, do they still have the tab that goes around? Or do they do away? There it is. Okay, there's the tab. Okay, thank you. I was going to have to dig it out. I was like, no, where's the tab? Oh my gosh. Even the tab doesn't work. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, the struggle was real. So, let's look at the playmat first, guys. We have the playmat. I haven't opened this up to see what the heck it is. Oh, that's cool. You got the very much. You got Ganir over here. You got Ganir. You got the New Age Trishula, and you got Bryonic Take Me Supersonic. And on the back, you have your strategy guide, which is pretty straightforward. You know, one of the best cards that was ever in Ice Bearers was they had their own Rhoda as a Searcher medallion. They talk about Phantom Rage. Some cards here, I don't understand why you talk about that. Why is Archfiend Staff as a suggestion? Some of these cards, I'm wondering why they're suggestions. I think this is a good one over here, Monster Reborn. But besides that, I'm kind of like shaking my head going, why are you suggesting such cards? Besides that, that is really cool. I think you guys will all enjoy this playmat much more, though. But, yes, let us continue with the opening. So, we have Revealer of the Ice Bearers, which from what I have read about is the starter card for the deck. We have, oh my gosh, Speaker of the Ice Bearers. If there was ever, like, this card speaks to me. This is like an unofficial Ghost Girl, it feels like. It's such a beautiful card. Zuin of the Ice Bearer. I wish this card was around back before we had all this support. This card would have been so helpful to get all those generals out. We have Winds over the Ice Barrier. And then we have Trishula, Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier, which is the new synchro form of the card. But these are pretty much some of your main ones. We have some reprints here of basic cards here. We have, you know, your DeLorean, your Brionic, Take Me Supersonic, your Gunir for Gunnin, and your Trishula, your OG Trishula. So these are kind of your new holo cards. Pretty much ratio-wise, people, if you're wondering if you're building the deck, this is your starter, like I said. This is a 3 of, this is a 3 of, this is a 3 of, this is sometimes a 0 to 1 of. And then the synchros, you debate on that. One of the good cards I wish was a holo, though, was General Wayne of the Ice Bearers. This is actually a really good card and a combo extender for the deck. You may say, how the heck do you know so much about Ice Bearers? I've read up on this deck, actually, because I plan to build it. I have other structure decks I am working on. This past year, I was so focused on building decks that I got structure decks, I opened them up, and I didn't come back to them. So I have a lot of structure decks you're going to be seeing updates of probably in the near future from last year and this year. Hex Spirit, this one's actually a decent tuner. And then we have a lot of reprints. We have Blizz, Chronomager of the Ice Bearer. This card used to cause me problems. I actually had a buddy of mine who actually built Ice Bearers, no legit, in the Zexal era. And this one caused me a little bit of issues when I was playing like GKs. Richard Pryor. Don't ask me why. This is what the nickname for this card has been with my friend and with some other people. We call him Richard Pryor. Don't ask why, but he's a staple 3 of. He's probably the original OG best Ice Barrier before we got any of the new support. He came out in the Zexal area, which is why he built the deck initially. Defender of the Ice Bearer. This is still a decent card even today. This card used to cause me issues when I played against my friend. I've played against Ice Bearers. Warlock is, yeah. Spirit Bearer is okay. Strategist is pretty decent. It's definitely a 1 of in the deck, if not 2 of. This card is pretty much a draw engine for the deck, which is really nice. Dance Princess, this needed a reprint. This was used not in Ice Bearers, but Wetland OTK, which is a fun deck if you want to look up into it. But that's why Dance Princess was so good. It also came out of that set that never got a reprint out of anything. Starstrike Blast. Dojo, this was an okay. These were the generals. Ryo, Medallion, General Gintala. Gintala was probably one of the best, even though it was very slow because it gets to Reborn at the end of the turn. He's actually my favorite looking one. General Grenier. And then we have your generic stuff, your Controller, your Undyne. These are always good reprints, actually, to always have. Aqua Spirit is a great reprint just to have. Dupe Frog, Rodent Totem. Why did they not include Swap Frog? I do not know. I don't get why they didn't put Swap Frog in here. Fishball Launcher. Moulin Glacia, a common reprint that's always welcomed. Silent Angler. This is a card that I use in a lot of different decks, actually. I use this in Shark and Water-based decks if you're ever playing them. Just for fun. Not like... it's not something you're going to run in like Mermaid or Lanteans, but outside of that, it's a very good card. Freezing Ice Bear, this is a good 2 to 3 of. This is a new card as well. I'll put that over here. Magical Triangle of the Ice Bear. This card was actually pretty decent back then. We don't run it anymore, though. Medallions still run. This is a searcher for the deck. Mirror of the Ice Bear. This was a good tech option in the side deck. May come back one day, but right now, probably not. Savage Strike, Surface, always good reprints. Where Art Thou? These were getting hard to come by for some reason. I don't know why, but definitely a good reprint. A Printer of the Red Lotus. This card will never go up in price again. Fiendish Chain. Okay. This card, which I've seen, it came out of the Zexal era, but I forget. Mind Drain. Oh, gosh. If you guys wonder what set Mind Drain came out of, it came out of the same set as Dragon Rulers, Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. How do I know that? I remember that card, we thinking it was going to be broken. Heavy Storm. Oh, Crackdown is a reprint. That's cool. That's cool. And then Terra of Trishula, which is a new card as well. I haven't seen anybody use this card, but it's a pretty interesting card. You get the different Trishula effects. And then we got promotions. Oh, gosh, now we're moving into the Zexal era, so we got Zexal and Astral in there now. So, yeah, guys, hope you guys all enjoyed this opening. I just wanted to go over everything. It's pretty straightforward how this deck is working. Overall, it's much better. Like they've when I was constructing this deck and looking into it and just practicing it out, I'll be honest with you, I'm very surprised. They pretty much went from the top down and rebuilt everything with new monsters, etc. And a lot of good staple cards in the deck. So the deck, I think, moving forward, it won't be meta, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if some random soul out there takes it to a regional one day and tops with Ice Bearers. I would not be surprised. And then we're going to be going, oh my gosh, Ice Bearer is a meta. But till next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling. Down in the comment section below, tell me, are you looking forward to playing with Ice Bearers, the quote-unquote former worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? And what do you think is the new worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Take care, everybody, and good luck dueling to all of you.